I'm not sure what I'm going to say exactly in this recording. I do know that about 2 months ago I saw something on the street and I thought about speaking about that and then I didn't. And then yesterday on Twitter I saw there was a big hullabaloo about an Irish rap outfit called Kneecap. I don't know anything about them. I don't know their music. But I do know that they had created some big drama, shitstorm. And it was about Palestine. Seemingly, they are supporting the Palestinians in their, would you call it a war? In their situation with the Israelis. And there are a lot of people getting behind them. I saw a video clip. I don't know if it was them or not, but it was a concert, and the impression I got was that they were saying that certain politicians should be taken care of in a mafia style of way. Obviously, they were getting very, very passionate. And they were supporting a Palestinian group that's considered by some to be a terrorist group and all the rest of it. But anyway, yeah. What I want to say is that there are two sides to this. Obviously, from what we hear, the Palestinians are in a concentration camp, and that the Israelis can turn off the water. They can decide what goes in, what goes out. It seems they have almost total control. And yeah, it seems very one-sided, but there are two sides when it comes to supporters. We have people who support the Palestinians. In a lot of cases, it's lip service, and it's to come across as being a moral human being, a wonderful human being. And then we have others who support the Israelis, the Zionists. And, it makes them feel like wonderful human beings as they sit on big bags of cash. And yet, I would say on the other side, there are also bags of cash. People who support the Palestinian side will be looked after. If, on the other hand, you are against the genocide that's going on in many European countries, in the West in general, the genocide of the indigenous white peoples, you are not going to receive big bags of cash. You're not going to be able to book big halls. You're not going to get lots of TV interviews. You're not going to make a fortune. In fact, you'll probably end up being a pauper, because it's not fashionable to talk about white people being genocided in their countries. That's not fashionable, That's not part of this bipartisan money-making thing. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about really is that 2 months ago, I was outside on the street, and there was some sort of protest going on. It was a protest in support of Palestine. There was a Palestinian flag. There were posters up saying, "Stop the murder, stop the genocide." And there was a guy speaking into a microphone, and there were all these people there. I would say the age group was from maybe 16 to 60. And they were all Europeans. All the pro-Palestinian people were Europeans of European extraction, shall we say. I would say they were all middle class. And they were all wearing their Palestinian scarves or whatever on their shoulders, waving little flags. And the guy speaking into the microphone said, "And now we will play the sound of bombs. And when he played the sound of bombs, everyone got down onto their bellies and they lay flat on the street in a line. And the man said into the microphone, "And now you are all bodies, you are all dead because of the Israeli bombs." And as I passed by this, I was thinking that it was very strange how in a multicultural city, the only ones who were turning up to support the Palestinians were white people. While this protest was going on, even before the people got down and lay on their bellies to pretend that they were corpses, even before that, when they were standing up, waving their flags, a number of Muslims walked by, a number of Muslim women, a number of Muslim men from different Muslim countries, and they didn't stop for a second. They didn't join the protest. And I started thinking that there must be something wrong with Europeans. They have this desperate need to feel suffering. If they can't suffer themselves, then they like to pretend, like children playing games, they like to pretend that they're suffering. Masochism. Think of the European religion, Christianity. It's all about crucifixion. It's all about the nails in the hands, the nails in the feet, the crown of thorns. There's something wrong with the European psyche. There's something inherently wrong with the European psyche. And the people, these common people, these common European people, lying on their bellies, pretending to be corpses in a land far away, wouldn't give the time of day to the poor people in their own towns and villages and cities. They wouldn't give them the time of day. In fact, they would walk off in the other direction with their chins up